What if I told you Season 19 of Heartland isn't just in production, it's bringing back the characters we thought we'd never see again? That's right, this chapter is shaping up to be one of the most emotional and exciting yet, and fans who've followed this journey for nearly 20 years are in for a serious treat. Production has officially kicked off, with the cast already teasing glimpses from the set. CBC confirmed the news on May 29th, and filming had already begun in Alberta by May 13th. It's all happening fast, and it feels like the calm before the storm. If you remember Season 18, it took a powerful, down-to-earth direction. The Bartlett-Fleming ranch faced a brutal drought, mirroring real struggles that ranchers in Alberta were going through at the time. That realism brought the story home in a profound way, showing that Heartland still knows how to speak to real-life issues. But it wasn't just environmental themes. We also saw tensions boil over between the ranch and Price Beef. And let's not forget the growing connection between Amy and Nathan, a storyline that sparked major conversations. Now I know many of you are still holding out hope that Ty will somehow make a return. Believe me, I feel that too. But Season 18 made it clear. Amy is learning to move forward. It's not easy to accept, especially for longtime fans of Amy and Ty, but there's something natural and respectful about how she's beginning to heal with Nathan. As for Graham Wardle, word is he's currently focused on his personal life, even rumored to be in a new relationship. That makes a full-fledged return unlikely, but don't count him out entirely. Amber Marshall recently hinted at something big, emotional flashbacks that could bring Ty back into the story, if only in memory. It seems Season 19 might give Amy the moment of closure she, and we, never fully got. A final goodbye. A tribute. And if Graham and Amber's off-screen friendship means anything, there's a decent chance we'll see him for at least a few moving scenes. Get your tissues ready. Amber also dropped another exciting bit of news. This season is bringing the horses back into focus. Not just as background, but as real, central parts of the plot again. She mentioned that the production team sat down early in the year to plan out horse-related arcs, new breeds, training methods, and powerful bonds between horses and humans. Since Amber's now a producer herself, she's helping shape the direction of the show. And who better to guide it than someone who's lived it for nearly 20 years? Now, let's talk about someone else fans have been dying to see again, Georgie. Ever since she left after Season 14, her absence has been felt deeply. Her exit was built into the story. She went off to pursue her Olympic dreams. But there was no big farewell, no emotional closure, just a sudden, silent departure. And now, buzz online suggests she could be back in Season 19. Even if it's just for a short arc, it would mean a lot to fans who've missed her presence. Alicia Newton, who played Georgie, has been keeping busy with bold new projects like Devil in Ohio and My Life with the Walter Boys, both on Netflix. She's clearly eyeing Hollywood, and I respect her ambition. But based on her IMDb schedule, she doesn't seem fully booked, and her social media still shows her riding and working with horses. That love for what Heartland stands for is clearly still there. Don't be surprised if she comes riding back into the story. Speaking of surprises, here's one that's been picking up steam in fan circles. Amy and Nathan getting married. Yes, really. At first, it might seem too soon, but when you think about everything they've gone through and how intertwined love and business can be in ranch life, it makes more sense than you'd expect. Plus, with Nathan's sister clearly stirring up trouble at the end of last season, a sudden marriage might be their way of rising above the drama. And then there's Lou. A return to politics could be on the horizon for her. She's got the experience, and with Price Beef continuing to threaten the ranch's future, her political savvy could be exactly what Heartland needs. I can already imagine her stepping up once again, maybe even running for office to defend her family's legacy. So when do we get to see all of this unfold? Mark your calendars for fall 2025. Likely late September or early October if the show sticks to its usual pattern. Not long to go now. Make sure you're following for weekly updates and behind-the-scenes coverage as we count down to one of the most emotional and potentially game-changing seasons yet. And while you're here, don't miss the video up next. It just might answer a few more burning questions you've been wondering about.